It's now 3 months after Neteyam took over the Golden Plains territory. And with the arrival of their new king, the clan is now named Mangquan. This is the area they rule over. It's formed by Varang, Sundari, and Tallulah, Sage's sisters, and Ikini and Sirea, their cousins. And of course, the beautiful golden son of the plain, Sage, now Neteyam's queen. It's a beautiful day, and the Mangquan clan has thrived during the wet season so far. But it won't last much longer, so they have to take every opportunity they have to hunt. Thankfully, their kingdom has a decent number of prey even during the harder months, and today, there's no exception. A small bison herd has stopped for a drink at Runoff Spill. It's the perfect place for the saber-tooths to look for prey, as there's always something going there in search of water to drink or cool down their bodies with. The hunters just have to wait. The herd is unaware of the danger they're in. They don't know the tall grass is hiding some very deadly visitors. Smilodons have seen the herd and quickly position themselves for an ambush. The king has had enough time with his queens to learn and adapt to their precise hunting style. It had been a long time since the last time he was able to hunt with a group. From this aerial view, we can observe that the sabers are spreading themselves to cover more ground and direct the herd straight towards the hunting party leader, Sage. One of the cows is more isolated than the rest of the bison. That one will do. They have a target now. The ambush worked. The hunters pin the cow, and the rest of the herd is startled and runs away. The Mangquan clan got a kill. It will last them for a few days. As the sun goes down and the rulers of this land feast, one can truly see the beauty of this land. It is deadly, yes, but on sunsets like these, you can also find it peaceful. But peace never lasted long in Brea, and tonight is no different. Wolves are here, and not any pack. It's the Tsavo pack. After Mokanyo took over the marshland, him and his brothers forced everyone else out. And after Palulukan and his army lost Nantang, they've been wandering in search of a new, better territory. And this place is almost perfect, if it wasn't for the presence of Smilodon. Palulukan wants this meal, but he will have to fight for it. And not just a regular saber-tooth, he is facing King Neteyam. Well, well, well. If it isn't the young prince. Where is your brother, your majesty? And where is your mate, old wolf? I am not just a prince anymore. Bow to your new king now. You will pay for what you did to him, peasant. Run away. never return. But you, I will make you suffer, Palulukan. Your time is over. Kneel. It's payback time for Neteyam. By killing the wolf leader, he has avenged his brother's death. Despite the rain, the next morning is beautiful, and the king and queen of the plains have gone on patrol together. But it seems the new royal couple can't have a moment of peace, as the wind brings the sound of roars approaching from the northern borders, and Neteyam won't tolerate intruders. Sage will go with her king this time. But it is not just a common intruder. It's Mokanyo. And since he's now alone, he's forced to settle down in a territory, even if it's just to protect himself with the company of females and to secure his legacy. He was once the ruler of this land, as, long ago, him and his brothers entered the territory the same way he did today, killed Sage's father, the newborn cubs, and her mother for opposing them, forcing her aunt to leave with her own cubs, only for the three brothers to abandon the territory shortly after, leaving the sisterhood to survive on their own. Just like they did with Neteyam's father, without him knowing. But Mokanyo is unaware of Neteyam's existence and of his newly gained position of king. What is this? This is my kingdom, my destiny. Why is a queen like her with him? Why is he ruling my land? He is taken by surprise and outnumbered. There is nothing he can do but try to leave. But they won't allow it. He won't be able to run from this fight. This kingdom is no longer yours, Mokanyo, and I will fight for it this time. You will not harm my family again. Sage steps away for now. This is a clash of kings. The melanistic tyrant is losing the fight. He's been forced to run for his life. Neteyam's power is too much for the now solitary and aging nomad, but he is being chased by both of his enemies. By nightfall, Mokanyo is trying to recover from the fight and licking his wounds, both physical and his fighting spirit. He had never lost before, and this isn't over yet, as Neteyam has been tracking him down all day, and Mokanyo is unaware of the new king lurking in the shadows. Too late. Neteyam strikes, and Mokanyo has no time to react. Goodbye, Nomad King. Your time has ended. Rule over the dead now. I am the king. And just like with his father before him, the next morning, the sun rises with Neteyam as the one true king of this land. He stands proud at the top of the clan's resting place, with his queens roaring beside him. A month later, the dry season has started. This is Ishki, which means mother, the matriarch of the mammoth herd. And this mammoth herd, who usually roams the Mangquan territory, is now migrating away in search of better feeding grounds and water sources. If the dry season is hard on other animals, it's even harder for a mammoth herd. They need a lot of food every day, and when food and water are scarce, they need to travel long distances to find the water holes and feeding grounds the matriarch knows by memory. And the Mangquan clan is struggling a bit to feed too, but they know that where the mammoths go, there's water, grasslands, and so there's prey. They're about to do something very risky. They're going to follow the mammoth herd. A few days later, the herd is feeding deep inside a forest, and Hastian is with them. But something is wrong with the herd, or actually, with someone in the herd. This leucistic mammoth seems anxious. The truth is, she fed from a poisonous tree a few days ago and has been getting more and more sick ever since. Nobody has noticed this young sub-adult mammoth is slowly dying of food poisoning yet, so they're feeding and drinking normally. But someone has. The saber-tooths have been after them for days, and there's no babies in this herd. I've noticed the young white female has been getting weaker and has separated herself from the herd tonight. While the herd sleeps, the white mammoth is struggling on her own, and the sabers are getting closer. She needs to stand up. She must stand up. But she can't. She's too weak. By the time she manages to stand up, the sabers have already found her, and they have her fully surrounded. Even a weakened subadult mammoth is a big challenge and a threat for the clan if they're not careful. But thankfully, this young, inexperienced female is too sick and freaked out to charge at them. Her intimidation tactics aren't working, and she's the one that ends up having to back up. She ended up stepping in tar, thinking it was water and that it was going to save her. Turns out, this will turn into her grave. The rest of the herd have heard the commotion and rush in to try and help her. But it's too late now. She's too heavy, and she's too deep into tar to get out of it now. Even so, they want the Smilodons out of here. They can't fight a whole herd of fully grown giants. They have to flee. For now. They know it's too late to save that young mammoth. They just have to wait for the inevitable. Ishki, her mother, desperately tries to help her out, with the herd for support, but there's nothing they can do for her anymore. Her body will give out sooner than later. She's sick, scared, and exhausted. And so the herd say their goodbyes and move on. The circle of life is cruel, but they must go on. There's no time to waste. The Mangquan sabers have done it. Using the Brea tar pits, they've achieved something not many Smilodons have done, killing a big mammoth. There's a saying going around in this land about the rancho. It says, "I am life, I am death. I give everything, but I take all. I am the tar pit kingdom." The next morning, the Smilodons are still feasting on the fallen white female. This meal will last them for a long time if they keep it from other predators attracted to the smell of the carcass. With this achievement, Netiam has fully done it. He has overcome all the obstacles that life has thrown in his path. From first learning to hunt with his family, to being exiled by his father and starting a journey on his own. And the loss of his brother to the Tsavo army. Also perfecting the art of hunting alone. And finally, getting a kingdom of his own. Fighting to defend it. And in the end, killing the biggest prey of all, the Columbian mammoth, which is something only humans did more regularly. It's because of all of these that Netiam is now the king of the Tar. At least, for now. As there are ghosts lurking in this land, eager to become the new king of the Tar.